It's the Maxx, #1, by Sam Kieth, released by Image Comics. And this is one of those books that was white hot when I was a kid. In fact, the glow-in-the-dark cover was even hotter. Every boy in my town wanted this book. And it's probably one of the only Image Comics from back then that's compared to Pit, which we have reviewed a couple issues of here in the past on Crypto Comics. Now, if you have not watched my previous review of Darker Image #1, then you missed the Maxx first appearance. You might want to go check it out right now. But for those of you who remember that review, it's off to the races. Here we go, my Crypto Knights. Stories, Pencils, and Inks by Sam Kieth. Dialogue by Bill Messner-Loebs. Finishes by Jim Sinclair. Lettering by Mike Heisler. Colors by Steve Olaf, Ruben Rude, and Oleoptics. The logo is by Chance Wolfe, who was the inker on Jim Valentino's Shadowhawk. Max, 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 Max. Chunk, 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 chunk. It's wet. Dark and wet. It's the kind of weather that penetrates. It makes your skin feel itchy and oily. Dirty. Dirty, kind of. But real, too. That's good. It's time for cheers. Sam and Diane, Norm Peterson, the coach, and then after he died, Woody. I don't have a TV now, but that's okay. The shows in my mind are almost always better. The theater crowd's just arriving. This isn't the Jolson. We're 3 blocks. Oh, crap. Never mind. I'll walk. Idiot doesn't even know his own stupid business. Look it. Yeah, Rennie delivers, don't he? The skinny one's Tigo. The big one's Fridge. They beat people up, take their money, kill them sometimes. The cab driver gets a third. I'm going to miss the curtain. If he doesn't know the city, I don't see how he can get a license. Just grabs her by her hair and yanks her down to the ground. One woman, they beat her head so hard against the sidewalk, they cracked the concrete. Another got away by running 3 blocks on a broken foot. Sometimes that's the only way people get saved. Suicidal bravery. Sometimes it's luck that saves them. Sometimes it's fate. Hey, Fridge, here's another one. You ever seen anybody with so much change in their purse? Huh, Fridge? You ever seen... Pulled into the cardboard box by his muffler. What? Who are you? Hey, no, ah! Yeah, usually it's fate. But sometimes it's me. And sometimes it's us. Okay, everybody freeze. Damn, I was talking out loud again. Oh God, finally the cops. Is my purse around here someplace? The police are gone. That bum in the mask was trying to help me. Do you think I should give him some money? After all, I could have been raped and murdered. Hey, you're not... No, I'm not. Say, Todd, do you remember a woman back there? Image this, the mightiest heroes of all time in 1963. I have it. I don't know if I could have the wherewithal to review that, though. Shadowhawk, Out of the Shadows, the trade paperback. Nah, if there was a victim of something, we'd have seen her. I guess. What do we do with Laughing Boy? Let's drop him at County Mental Health. County's full. How about St. Jude's Psychiatric? They don't have room either. Well, we gotta drop him somewhere. He only threatened Fridge. Yeah, I almost envy him. Really? Why's that? 'Cause the world's awful. Must be great to do anything you want and have other people clean up your mess. Yeah, like us. Whoop. I hate this. I'm out of control again. I don't remember where I was this week. I saw a paper. Said it was Friday. The last I remember, it was Sunday. Oh God, it started again. The pounding.
God, I wish I was drunk. At least that would explain this. Great. Where the heck am I now?
They were already planning those trading cards. Unbelievable. I remember this ad, but I don't vaguely have memories of the trading cards. I don't have them.
So now what? What the heck? Little hands. Why are these hands sprouting around me? Each is as strong as a man, hungry as death. They'll drag a man down to nothingness, to oblivion. Starting to fade. It's starting to come back to me now. Back to Australia. Not the Australia they teach you about. Melbourne, Sydney, the outback. No, the real Australia. The smoking caves, the gods who eat mountains, the flying dragons, the rivers of gold, the leopard queen, taunting me, almost an enemy. Beautiful and feral as the great beast she runs with. Still, she inspires me. For her, I can be a hero.
So here's the first question. If you were lost in an airport, what's the first thing you'd do?
I like to make her sound like Cyndi Lauper.
Julie just wants to have fun. These questions just help us to get to know you. So?
I never been in an airport.
Oh, goody. I'll just mark that right down.
I never seen a social worker who dressed like you neither. Sort of like a hooker.
Thanks for sharing that. I'll take it under advisement. Keep it in mind that I have a job, while you have a blanket with vomit on it.
This is Rumble Terrier in his old age. My friend Rumble Terrier once threw up on a live Google Hangout all over his bed sheets. He got so drunk, drinking for dollars, trying to raise money for comic books. He got so trashed, threw up on his own frickin' bed, and then he slept next to it. I swear. True story. Ring.
Hello, City Health and Human Services.
I did it for you, Julie. The pain, the sex. It was all for you. Phone creeps. She hangs it up, but it bring, bring, rings again.
Not again. Listen, filth. Oh, hello, Sergeant O'Connell. You got him again? Hold on to him. I'll be right down. Yeah, I know he gives you a lot of trouble. I know you don't get paid nearly enough. I'll bring the usual. Bye. If it weren't for the graft, corruption, and violence, this city wouldn't be any fun at all.
Ooh, Deathblow. And then the Cybernary, of course. See, I talked about this in my Deathblow review. This is also a character that premiered in Darker Image #1. You can see that in that review. You can watch the Deathblow #1 review here in Crypto Comics. And what really tweaked me bad is when I got to the end of this book, and it was just half of a book, and the other half, it was a flip book for this book called The Cybernary by Nick Manabat. And this, I couldn't stand it. I wanted Deathblow, and they give me this. I didn't pay for this. I don't want this. And every issue of Deathblow is the same. You got Cybernary on the back. So you only get half of a book about Deathblow, and then you have to read this story, which I didn't like at all. And it's the reason why I haven't bought any future issues of Deathblow. Because I'm waiting to find them for 50 cents a piece, because I'm not paying $3 friggin' at Excalibur Comics in Portland, Oregon for half of this friggin' story. I paid $3, $4, $5 for this story, not this one. Oh, Youngblood Strike File #2, Red, White, and Blood. We got that one in the long box. This is in my Rob Liefeld long box. I can't wait for Rob Liefeld Appreciation Month. I think you're really going to love it. Except for all you Liefeld haters. You're going to have a lot of fun roasting the hell out of those books, I promise.
So here I am again, bailing him out. Assault and battery, breaking and entering, attempted murder. Every time it's something different. He really thinks he's some kind of flaming superhero. Not that the city couldn't use one. Hi, Okino. You got a package here for me?
Yeah, you shouldn't hang out with these creeps, Miss Julie. There was another rape last night.
If you don't act stupid, you don't get raped.
Blame the victim, why don't you?
It's a hard world, Okino. There's always enough blame to go around. Hey, Max. It's getting harder and harder to buy you out of here. You almost bit off Baker's finger this time.
I didn't do it.
Well, he just got 12 stitches to hold his hand together. If it wasn't you, then who did it?
It was the mask.
Right.
I warned him not to get too close.
Let's just drop it, okay? You need some new clothes, some food, and a hot bath.
Okay, but no bubbles this time.
It's one of the best relationships ever written in comics. Hands down. If you disagree with that, tell me why in the comments below.
They come out of the ground, pulling me down. I have to fight back or be destroyed. Then I wake up. As usual, it was all a dream.
Alley-oop, Snooks. It's almost night. This is my house, not a hotel. I bought you a coat and hat, so you won't be quite so conspicuous. Not that being large, violent, purple and yellow isn't a good disguise.
So, Glory, where'd you get the knife?
From my pop, for protection. He says it's dangerous around here.
What do you want to do while the jacket's dry?
I don't know. I feel really existential today, like Darby O'Gill and the Little People or something.
And grabs her little panty line there.
Hey, Tommy, cut it out, okay? Just 'cause we're drying our jackets together doesn't mean you get touching privileges. Get us some Cokes, okay? And cool off.
Sure, Glory. Jeez, don't get mad.
That Tommy, what a doof. But he's a sweet doof. Huh? Who's there?
The machine begins to leak and belch in my presence. I can hear the beating of her heart. She is like a small, delicious slug. I have only to close my hand to possess her.
Crap.
Hi, honey. I'm home.
Meep, 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 meep. Get away! I'll cut you!
No, I do not think you will.
Listen, Glory, if you're always going to send me out to buy Cokes and burgers and stuff, then we're going steady. Yeah, that's what I'll say. And if we're going steady, then that means... Glory?
I hurt Tommy. Oh, God. He did things to me.
It's friggin' intense, huh?
Try not to get into any fights, okay, Max?
The woman I saved yesterday was raped and mutilated. It said so on the news. I have to do something about that.
Spoken like a true fanatic. A few women who can't take care of themselves get messed with, and you ride to the rescue. Who are you to assume responsibility for their lives?
I am the Maxx. Answer your phone.
Ring, ring, ring. Hello?
The others cry out for you, Julie Winters. Their screams of agony are the kisses that I place along your neck.
Who's this little dude?
That's very interesting. Tell me more.
Doubtless one of your friends in the police department has tapped this line. No matter. I'm having a servant of mine place this call.
This is a lot of panels. Holy crap. 24 panels on a page. This might be a record.
Hey, don't I know that guy? And what's he doing with two phones? And why doesn't anyone else notice he's only 1.5 feet high? He's one of those underground things from my dream. Only black. And faster. Rats, too narrow. But it's slowing him down too. Maybe enough for me to cut around and nab him. Now. Easy. Crap. Didn't know they could jump. Gotcha. Now what do I do with him? Don't jump at me, you little... Gone? Damn. But if he can bite through still, why is he running from... Crap!
Hobgoblin. There he is. Ooh, business is about to pick up in this comic.
Oh, splort. Greetings, Brer Lappin. Who the hell are you? Amazing. You really don't remember any of it? Not the girl, or the is, or the bloodworms, or me? Then it wasn't all a dream. Unless I was dreaming now. Too bad. I normally hate killing amnesiacs. Oh God, now I remember. It was all coming back to me. I could feel the hot sun on my back skin and the grasses under my toes. Those little creatures were but twisted and changed by being moved to this world. True enough. Too bad you'll be eaten before you'll have a chance to mutter this to anyone. Damn, still talking out loud. Next month, stained teeth, deadly teeth.
So yeah, basically this is Ethan, this is the war campaign, and this is First Wave Comicsgate. Go figure. Your cool ideas go here. Jeff Weiner drew this from Forest Hills, New York. There you go. How about that? The Maxx, issue number 2, looking hot. So that's it, you know. This is the Maxx. This was a very popular comic in the 1990s, without a doubt. Perhaps the most distinct comic visually ever released by Image. I really enjoy it. I enjoy it more as an adult than I did when I was a kid. That's for sure. It was cool to look at, but I think the story is a little too deep for a kid to really understand. Obviously, this is not something that you give to a kid. I mean, it doesn't have anything terrible in it. I mean, other than, you know, rape and murder. But you have a clearly defined good guy, even though he did almost bite the fingers off of a cop. But it wasn't him. It was the mask. Not Jim Carrey's The Mask, just so we're clear. Now, as 2019 progresses, we are going to revisit the Maxx, except we're going to revisit the Maxx cartoon on MTV. If that sounds good to you, please give us a thumbs up. Don't be afraid to hit that ding-dong for notifications. Don't be afraid to share these reviews. That would really help grow this channel and bring all of us old Image heads together again in one beautiful place. I look forward to talking with you about that here in the future. So stay tuned at Crypto Comics.